All right, hello. Oh, I should turn this off because he's not even there. Hello. Hi, everybody. We're back. Hello, hello. Hi, Matt. What a day. Nuja, hello. I can tell you're having a day because you're just now getting here. I hope everything's going all right. Hope everything's going all right. Thank you, Bob. Aaron brought me some toast. Nope, this one. Anything different in particular? I'm just proactive. That's fair. That's fair. Listen, there's a lot of reasons you could be saying it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons. I hope everybody enjoyed movies because we don't get movies anymore. I hope everybody enjoys exclusively Amazon Prime Originals. Everybody should just start downloading all the anime that you want to watch because it's it. That's it. We're done. Fawn, hello. This is Infinity Nikki. What? Fawn, hello. America won't be back until Matt Mercer voice. Oh, is this what Inzoi looks like? Oh, I heard a podcast that I like talk about this game, and even if we set aside the bad, give me points from the garbage. Even if we set aside the like generative AI image stuff, it sounds like they're actively running small language model bullshit on your machine. Yeah, don't play this game. Don't play this game. Have some goddamn self-respect for yourself. Don't play this game. I missed why you said something about Amazon Originals. Oh, Trump had some deranged nonsense post on Truth Social where he said he's putting 100% tariff on movies not made in America. And nobody knows what that means, but also it's also mildly homophobic. I think it's funnily homophobic. I think it's homophobic in a funny way. And also like the rest of that game is terrible, so who cares? The reason I say it's funnily homophobic for people who don't know, you can be non-binary in that game, but you can't have a relationship if you're non-binary because relationships in that game only exist in a heterosexual format. And so that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's funnily homophobic, where it's just like, oh, that's stupid. Yeah. Yeah. You can be non-binary, but they didn't program in the ability to have a relationship that isn't between a male-coded character and a female-coded character. And so that's what I mean. That's funny. like after Sims gave us all the queer content unintentionally, what a fail. It sounds like I said, a A podcast I was listening to was talking about it. They had nothing positive to say. Even aside from all of the AI bullshit, it's a bad game. So don't play it. Don't play it. Also, everybody go follow Fawn. Hey, you know what doesn't have a bunch of generative AI and sucks? You know what doesn't have that? Fawn Stream. Fawn Stream is fantastic. They're an amazing, wonderful friend and an amazing, wonderful content creator. Content creator feels bad. I hate it. Amazing, wonderful streamer, amazing, wonderful community manager, amazing, wonderful space that they have built on stream. I'm really starting to find a visceral distaste with the word content creator. No one here follow me, give Matt 20 follows instead. If that was an option. I do think Vaughn has more follows than me, so like. What is this thing? What is this thing and why does it look so familiar? Oh. How you know I haven't played any Metroid games. I've played 0 Metroid games. Oh, it's on the Wii U. Is this time on the platform? No. You're also fantastic. You're also fantastic. Castle, doll, puppet. Oh. Shut the heck up, Matt. Shut your damn mouth. Oh. Tall woman. 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 The power of tall woman.
That's a big lady.
Stop talking about it like this. I don't like it. I'll fight you in the parking lot.
That's a big lady.
Hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah. What? What?
Maybe I do that. Maybe I play that for Scaretober this year because I might be able to play it in VR. I really need to figure out my VR headset. I really need to figure out if it works. One day we'll get a brawl between Fawn, Anna, and Matt in the parking lot. I'm here for it. I can't wait to both kick ass and have my ass kicked. Okay. It's not a shooter. It's not a horror or survival game. It is more than single player. It's not first person, third person virtual reality. Okay, so good to know I could play this one in VR too. That could be fun. So it's a side view game. Street Fighter 4. Okay, it's not a fighting game. It's not side view. It is single player and multiplayer. Pillars of Eternity. I don't think it is that because it's multiplayer. Hi, Grim. Hi, Grim. Hi, Grim boy. Here he is. Oh, Civ is a good guess. Civ is a good guess. Hi, Grimmy. Hi, Grimmy. Hi, baby Grimmy boy. Hi, baby Grimmy boy. Just hit me in the face with your tail. Okay. No, you can't have my toast. No, you can't lick my toast. You know you can't lick my toast. There you go, cat butthole. The true cat experience. Hi, baby boy. The true cat experience. I didn't even plan that one. He just did that. He just knew. Oh no, Matt, you'll get banned. Imagine if I get banned because of my cat's butthole. Okay. Is Civ 3 really single player only? I guess? I thought Civ had multiplayer, like, always. Hey, can we talk about how the developers of Street Fighter 4 are called dimps? Can we talk about that? Dual income mini pets. That's a great joke. Good job. That's a good joke. Civ 3 has multiplayer? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Wait, Gamedel's wrong? Lyrics! Lyrics, hello. Lyrics, hello. Okay. What's a game that's exactly StarCraft but isn't StarCraft? What's a game that's literally exactly StarCraft but isn't StarCraft? Warhammer. Mmm. Let's go, girls.
I've brought you some tasty nuts.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. And I knew it was 1. I knew it was in Dawn of War 2 because Dawn of War 2 has a co-op campaign. Dawn of War 2 has like 2 different co-op modes. Amazing. Listen, Nuja won that one. Sometimes the question, the points are a little questionable where it's like, I don't know. Let's check the tape. No, Nuja fucking absolutely sniped that one. Nuja absolutely sniped that one. I was like, what's the exact same as StarCraft, but not StarCraft? Warcraft. Crushed it. Love that. Love that. Lyrics, how are you doing today? Is this Echoes of Wisdom? Yeah! Guys start packing for PAX? Hell yeah. That's this weekend, right? We leave Wednesday morning. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Ew, boys.
Hell yeah. Grim, what are you doing? He's doing something. All right. Everyone will mask up, right? Some of them will. Do you know what my frustration with that is? Do you know what my frustration is right now, if I'm honest? It isn't that, I mean, my frustration is that PAX has given up. PAX doesn't give a shit about its attendees, right? Like there's that. There's that. I am frustrated that PAX doesn't give a shit about its attendees. Just very clearly, they don't give a fuck. What bothers me is that there has been zero pressure from attendees to get them to institute something. There has been absolutely zero call from anyone. There's been zero call from anyone. It is so incredibly frustrating to watch event after event, day after day, picture after picture. I'm seeing pictures of someone literally right now on Blue Sky of people at Latin American Games Fest, right? That aren't masked. You traveled to a different country, dog. Like, you traveled to a different country. And then people come back. It's like, I can't wait until after Summer Games Fest People are gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so sick. This sucks. I took a COVID test though. It wasn't COVID. And I'm sitting there like, you fucking sure, my guy? With your old ass test that the government sent, you trust the test the government sent? My dude? Like, I don't trust the CDC for goddamn shit right now. And you're like, oh, but it isn't COVID. Don't worry, because this magic little thing says, yeah, you're also all fucking sick. Even if it isn't COVID, which, big X to doubt, you traveled to another fucking country. You were on, classically, the little germ tube. You flew to a different country with who knows what that your body isn't used to, and then flew all the way back. This sounds like a great opportunity for slapping on a fucking mask. So yeah, my frustration, I've moved past being frustrated that the venues don't give a fuck. I've moved past that and have gotten to watching people in the community not give a fuck. Watching people again and again and again, event after event after event, time after time, person after person, year after year, go to these events, travel across the country, travel across the world, and just be like, but it's not COVID. Like, switching out, I guess I'll just die. I guess I'll never go to a convention. I mean, this is why. But and then they get confused why people are still masking. It's because it's like, dog, because literally no one is. And so now I need to mask all the harder. Like, no, yeah, fine. If you were talking about going to PAX, I would be yelling at you. What's really annoying is that wearing a mask only protects them from you. You get screwed unless you wear an N95. Why are you not wearing an N95? I don't mean that in a mean way. Why are you not wearing an N95? You should only be wearing an N95. As an HVAC engineer, I'm trying to put bipolar ionization air cleaners in all conference rooms. Could you imagine if like people gave a fuck? Like, could you imagine if the outcome of a worldwide pandemic of our lifetime, like, you know, we lived through the Black Plague. Could you imagine if the response to that wasn't overall apathy and a capitalistic urge to get back to normal, and was actually like, hey, the way that we get back to normal is we ensure that places are clean and welcoming. Like, places are clean and protected, and we educate and we reinforce the importance of this. And then maybe actually we could have gotten back to normal. We could have gotten back to normal. We could have allowed disabled people to live in our society again. But no, that's not that's not what people are interested in. That's not what anybody in charge of any health organization at all, regardless of political affiliation, was interested in. Like, a very major point that I want to reinforce is Democrats were no fucking better than Republicans when it came to masking. Because look at them now. Look at them now. If you cared about masking, you would still be masking. I have local pogo friends who are like, I could go to New Jersey. And I was like, nah, yeah. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want COVID. And there were a bunch of people who were like, you know, COVID, it's not even that bad, you know? It's not even that bad. Like, it's just the flu. Okay, cool. Now you have long COVID. Cool. Good job. Now you have long COVID and you're disabled for the rest of your life. Neat. Totally worth it, my guy. Which just means those air cleaners cut down the amount of outside air that needs to be delivered to spaces. They would save money by not having to condition so much outside air. Yeah, that sounds like work, though. That sounds like work. Yeah, if I could drive to a place for Pogo Fest, I would go. You know, if it was within a state, there are places it could be that I could drive and go. You know? People I'm talking about are brown and they're going to drive across the border. Yeah, no, I would not. If I lived outside of Canada, or if I lived outside of America, period, I would not be going to America. And then if I was brown or largely vocal about politics on the internet, or visibly non-gender conforming, that's just more layers. That's just more reasons. The base is nah. And then it goes to like, hell nah, fuck nah, shit nah. And like, no. If Fawn was like, Matt, I'm going to Pogo Fest, I would be like, as your friend, please don't. Hi, Graham. Hi, Grim. Now, do you play? Ow. Do you play time? I don't have a toy. 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 What are you doing again? Is your claw stuck? Okay. I thought we were dumping Pogo. I am playing Pogo long enough to get my mythicals. I am not giving them any more money. And yeah, I guess I spoke out of turn when I said I would go to Pogo Fest. Because that's very strongly giving them money, but yeah, I want to try to get these mythicals done. I want to get finished with those shinies and move on with my life. Speaking of moving on with my life, let's get back to creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. Because this game is great. I appreciate that about you. I want my friends to be alive. Did you enjoy Blueprints? Yes, Aaron and I have been enjoying Blueprints. We have very greatly been enjoying Blueprints. Oh, I see, it's by chapter. So I'm missing, wait. Oh yeah, because I am missing some paths, so. Yeah, we have been enjoying the hell out of blueprints. We're at a very weird point with blueprints where I feel like we have a lot of, this is the thing I keep saying. I feel like we have a lot of potential, but I don't have like a hard thread, you know? We've been getting a lot of info about the world, and all this stuff. But I don't feel like I have a hard like objective other than get to the 46th room, you know? So, hi boy. Okay. But so like here's our notebook, right? Here's it gets right there. So all of like half of this has been filled in with notes. We're getting through a lot of stuff. I solved a puzzle yesterday that like I laughed out loud. Just because it was so simple and so clear, and we spent like 20 minutes trying things, and then I was like, oh, what if it's this? And yeah. I've been ignoring stuff that's world building fluffed unless it has clues. The world building stuff is so good. I've really been enjoying it. But yeah. Blueprints is great. I'm really excited to watch people's playthroughs when I get done, because I'm really curious to watch other people handle the puzzles, the things that they come up with. This is a game, it's kind of like what I wanted from Tunic, because like the stuff from Tunic, the puzzles all happened kind of at the end. And once you figure it out, it was like, okay, I figured it out. Whereas with this, I feel like Blueprints comes in different times. So yeah, I'm excited to check some of that out. Hi, baby boy. We're still only like 6 days in. It still feels so early, you know? You're starting to use this phasing in and out of reality stuff. As you look around, you spot a sign that says Basement Labyrinth. Descending the stairs, you encounter a seemingly endless set of twisting corridors, each with fewer distinctive features than the last. Follow the hum, I guess, yeah. Try to locate the source of the hum. Every time you think you're getting close, it rings from somewhere else. You can't remember which direction it first came from. Gather your bearings. Oh my God. The first thing you learned in ATS orienteering was not to panic when feeling lost. The second thing you learned was to not waste energy by wandering aimlessly. Only there was a way to mark where you've been. With students, it's a sudden big drop that there is more. In Blueprints, it's a slow growing realization. Create a trail of your own blood. Oh my God. You find a beaker sitting on one of the several crash carts and smash against the wall. With a grimace, you hold the largest shard up to your soft, fleshy palm and press down. Trait, Lab Rat. Hey! Blood bubbles up from the shallow cut. You wince but press your palm to the bare labyrinth walls. Using your precious vitality, you manage to gradually map the maze. You notice fewer turns as you advance. A cool breeze cuts through the stale basement air. Whatever awaits you at the end of the labyrinth, you're nearing it. Okay, well now I don't need to do that in the future. That's great. I'm super fucked up. After it feels like hours, you find yourself staring at a sign that says Labyrinth. I'm back where I started? Wait, no. The sign next to a set of double doors peering through the small glass windows. You can barely make out assorted scientific instruments in the darkness. You push your way through the doors and creep your way into the darkened lab. The automatic lights only flicker on after delay, as if they prefer not to shine. What the? The face of Jack Breyer stares back at you from a giant glass tank. The rest of him is nowhere to be seen. His face appears to be growing the rest of him. albeit with marginal success. These cloning tanks line every wall of the room. Some sit in various clusters around as if someone ran out of space and placed them wherever was most convenient. While the rest of the tanks appear to house humans at various stages of development, most of them look less like Jack and more like... No. Yes. No. More like... No, stop! Unable to grapple with seeing your face reflected back at you for the second time today, you lose balance and your head meets the floor. You barely hold on to consciousness. Questions swirl through your mind as you lose control of your breathing. What is this? What am I? The cloning tank nearest you continues to bubble and hiss. As you look in its direction, you can't make out the figure inside, but for the first time you feel the presence of a consciousness, and it's reaching for you. Well, I'm glad I'm all fucked up. You throw yourself down some stairs. Match beakers to gain progress. Oh, advanced traits passenger. Oh. I want to let that happen. I'm gonna let that happen. That sounds interesting. Fawn, what's going on? Now that we all had a good collective yell about bullshit. Oh. You're okay. What's Are you streaming today? Are you working on stuff? Passenger, let it in. Oh no, not lose health. Oh. Okay. Let's go the other way. Static electricity charges the air as you progress deeper into the labyrinth. Beads of sweat form on your brow. You turn a corner and find yourself in a long hallway bathed in a dim glow of computer monitors. At the end, a keypad blocks the entrance to the server room. All right. Turn around, try to remember which passageway you visited. They all blur together. Despite your best efforts, you only seem to go deeper. Ooh, we went a different way. Stealth lab. As you progress through the labyrinth, you notice the world is becoming measured. Lines intersect across the floor and walls every meter in an incredibly oppressive grid. It all feels designed like someone wants to trap you here just to see what you would do. A large square room rests at the corridor's ends, completely empty save for a desk positioned at the dead center, with two buttons crudely protruding from its geometry. Activate the button labeled Stealth Failure. I don't know how to stealth, so. Pressing the button, a cyber raptor appears in the center of the room. It stares at you wide-eyed. I see you, Jason J. Hardwell. I mean, I did press the stealth failure button. No, they never coded it to stop. I know every place you are, were, or ever could be. The nav mesh is embedded in my brain, Jason. I see you until you are no longer there to be seen. That sounds like it hurts. Is there any way I could help? I'm going to kill you now. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Like, yeah, all right. Cyber laser, fuck. Future proof. Future proof, hello, my friend. How are ya? Oh wow, it didn't even do the best matching for that. Ow. I kind of wish this game let you do 4 of a kind as another turn. That might get too strong though. Jalen! Doing okay. Won the Gems of War. Oh my God, Gems of War. This is Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that ended. We're gonna try the cursed hunting rifle. Oh my God, we have to spit. Oh my God. Hell yeah. Trade progressed. Hacker blood. Neat. You're covered in raptor blood. The Stella's rank vaguely metallic, and some part of you wonders how it would taste if you were to fight it again. Feral? I just came back from Lurk. Are you winning? I mean, yeah. Probably. I think this game is all about losing until you win. Okay, hang on. I want to look for a way out. Yeah, now I can crack the code on the server room. The server room is outside of its lavish set dressing, bare. It's for all intents and purposes an expensive mausoleum. Single monitor glows a lurid purple from the corner beside it, hangs a pinup poster of a dinosaur. Muscles glistening, eyes highlighted by a mischievous shine. That's the second. I'm worried what's gonna happen, what we have to do for this one. You crack your fingers, hacker blood flows through your veins. It's your turn to say, I'm in. You in? Guess password increases focus. Destroy all green symbols. Okay. Yeah, this is Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. This is a metroidvania by Strange Scaffold. It's a new game. We're playing it as part of Ludonaricon. It is one of the featured Ludonaricon games. And I wanted something chill today. I wanted something chill. I didn't want to, you know, I had a tiring weekend. It was good and fun, but it was tiring. So I wanted something goofy and simple and kind of, you know, what I knew it would be, you know. Definitely a great vibe for Monday. I also had a fun, tiring weekend. Yeah. And sometimes, like I told Aaron, like sometimes you don't want to be like challenged with a bunch of new ideas. Sometimes you just want to be like, you know what? I want something that I know what it's going to be. You know, I know what's going to happen. And that's, you know, and that's that. And that's fine. You want an easy day. Is this delivering? Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I had already played the demo for this a bit ago. I bought this with my own money. Like, I knew I was going to enjoy this game. So. Picked up one bit adventure for Android as a bedtime game. If you haven't tried it, definitely recommend. Sounds kind of familiar. It seems fun and chill. I'm debating between co-working or just jumping into blueprints for the same reason. How chill do I need? Yeah, and even something like blueprints that's like, you know, challenging, like a challenging game. You know, it's a puzzle game. It's going to challenge you. You know what that challenge is gonna be, you know? Sometimes you're like, you know what I want? I want this. Blueprints is my comfort game right now. That's funny. That's funny. Aaron and I have been playing a bunch. I really want to play more. Vertical base, permadeath dungeon. The only control is flick in the direction you want to move. Please get a silly amount of pickups and beat bosses and collect things. Okay. Okay. I get down with that. Started BG3 not that long ago, so it won't be for a while. Yeah, you should play. You should make progress on BG3. As someone who also recently started a new BG3 playthrough, Aaron and I really have to. Aaron and I really have to put some time in and finish that. Maybe a weekend coming up when we know we don't have stuff going on. Your mouth is dry, your whole body tingles. You barely comprehend the movement of your own fingers, only their intent. Clearly you've gained a powerful and exhausting ability. Eventually you reach some kind of breakthrough. The screen fills with symbols before resolving into a friendly, understandable desktop. Design proposal. JJ isn't an inherently stealthy character, but in small sequences between major action beats, we can play up the systemic danger of the mansion by taking away his items and forcing him to eliminate enemies silently. With the looming threat of the Techno Demon he's unleashed in a previous side quest acting as an invisible threat and instant fail mechanism. Techno Demon? Did I unleash a Techno Demon? Was this the Techno Demon side quest? You had to tell me if I unleashed a Techno Demon. That's supposed to be listed somewhere. The computer has no reply. How dare you say such nice things? It's illegal. Ooh. Just got an email that Citizen Sleeper is 20% off. I don't think I can go. Everyone play Citizen Sleeper. Yes, everyone play Citizen Sleeper. Everyone play both of them. They're both very good. You need to play too? Guess what, Jalen? Family video. Oh, I wanted to check my... Okay, yeah, passenger full, okay. Been waiting for the mood to seize, that's fair. And I'm doing a lot better when I'm not letting it get all of the hourglasses. Oh. No, oh, you can't do it twice. That's Helix! This 13-2 puzzle looks familiar. Is there a get beat by a jar of old milk? Oh my god. Is there a match? Is there a match 3 puzzle in Final Fantasy 13-2? Happy 4 oh my god, 48 months. Oh my god, I didn't even see the number. Helix, thank you so much. Oh my god, Helix. Helix, thank you so much for subscribing for 4 fucking years. Jeebus. That's so many years. That's so many years. I appreciate the heck out of you. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Last night I finally got the second Burmy. Hell yeah. Good job. Good job. Love that. Love that. I think when I think once I finish the podcast I'm working on today, I'm gonna do some Pokemon. Because I need to get the podcast done. I've been spending too much time working on the podcast. Not in the Fieldlands, in the Mirelands after doing a Krogunk outbreak and figured may as well check before I leave. Yes. Yes, good. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That's fine. Oh, see, now is the time. Now's the time to go. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Guess what? Don't do that. Sand Click Burmese the Q's one anyway. I moved to Cherubi, Masuda, and Sword. Yeah, you got a Masuda and Sword. You got a Masuda and Sword. Don't do it in... Scarlet Violet. Yes! The voice in your head has become too loud to ignore. It compels you to listen and drink deep of its offerings, to shelter yourself in its will. The swirls in your mind getting louder and louder, and then... Huh? You're staring at a cloning tank. It's empty save for a clear liquid that in other tanks is suspended parts of various clones. You've no recollection of why you might be standing here, of any place in the room. Looking towards the far end of the chamber, you spot a cloning vat next to a bizarre array of computer terminals. That's what you're looking for. Pour the bowl of soup you retrieved from the laundry room into the vat. It settles on the top of the goo inside, but it refuses to mix. The plan is Cherubi and Sword, back to PLA for Motham, back to Sword for Cherubi number 2, and then hunt the Krogunk line to finish. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cherubi isn't in Scarlet Violet. Oh, well, I mean, you wouldn't want to do Masuda anyway. Masuda in Scarlet Violet's bad, so. With a reluctant breath, you plunge your hand inside the vat and combine the substances yourself. You think you can feel bits of clone glide between your figures when you move your arm in determined circles. As noxious fumes begin to waft from the clone tank, you feel an oncoming glitch. Buttons begin to flash on a computer terminal nearby. Passenger, eat the clones. I mean, we're just gonna do it. I'm just leaning into it. You smash the release button, opening all the tanks at once. Then, the presence. It crawls out with an insatiable hunger. You must be made whole. You must be made whole. You must be made whole. When you come to, the clones are all gone. You don't know what you did, but you were very hungry, and now you don't feel hungry at all. Clonable? Except for your doppelganger, you are the one and only JJ Hardwell. Satisfied with your decisions, you let the glitch consume you, transporting you back to the bar. That's... It's fine. Bartender Hunkin is cleaning the barrel of a minigun with one eye closed when you appear in the bar, clone goo still clinging to your clothing. I'll be damned, you did it. Hunkin, what the hell is wrong with you? There was an entire cloning lab in there? Am I some kind of Jack Breyer clone? There's a restaurant in Lavincia that does level 2 egg power. Grab a meal from there, pack outside Lavincia, collect the eggs while watching TV. Yeah, that just feels boring. Like, I'm glad it's not terrible, but just... Does it count as cannibalism if you're cloned, much as like if it's you know? Oh, yeah. That's the part of the game where you're supposed to learn that I was hired by ATS to bring Jack Breyer back to life, but you know that old story. I got delusioned and changed the plan, and then my experience turned on me, and then I wanted to build the ultimate dinosaur wrangler to take over the world. Are we past that kind of thing now? You can't. I will never catch. Hunkin tosses you the minigun, which you immediately find to be heavier than he made it look. It's a late game bonus weapon. You skip the puzzles that would have given it to you. Enjoy. You can't buy my loyalty with a cool weapon. Of course I can. Since you move some pieces around, we can get you in your earlier version of the boss fight that you can actually beat. Let me know when you're ready. I don't like you. That's great news for the cult you're about to kill. Harvest 10 random symbols. No, I like the gun to do a shooty. All right. All right, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but you glitch back into the boss room. The attic is more intact this time around. And while the Hunkins are chanting as before, they seem less imposing. Maybe it's because you just experienced a full psychological break. Scarful Revenge, yeah, got it. Huh? Cult of Hunkin VO8. Finally, a fight you can win. Mesh knives to deal damage. Satisfy your hunger. You must be made whole. Deal 6 damage. That's so funny. Hey, this game rules. Officially, this game rules. As an official Puzzle Quest sicko girly, this game is Puzzle Quest in all of the very fun ways. Deal 6 damage and it doesn't take my turn. Yeah. So now I have 2 abilities that don't take my turn and deal damage. And that's great. Performance dip, good luck fighting at 10 FPS prevents you from using actions for 1 turn. Yeah, didn't seem to work. The Hunkins lay defeated. You just beat the final boss of Creepy Redneck Mansion 3, or at least a version of it. Man, not so fast. One of the many Hunkins pulls a small device from under his robes. You die with us, JJ Hardwell. He presses a button on the device. A boom echoes through the mansion, causing the floor to buckle underneath your feet. You run. Sprinting down the steps of Dockwright Mansion, you can feel the tang of game levels you never played brushing just past the edge of your consciousness. You now know to the core of your being that bartender Hunkin, your Hunkin, is the original Hunkin Dockwright III, and now he's waiting for you just outside the mansion gate. He's looking at his feet where a washing machine appears to be half embedded in the floor. It makes an awful racket as it judders and collides with the scenery. Finally, it frees itself from its earthly constraints and begins zipping through the sky at a speed you can barely grasp. There's our nasty little friend. A loose physics object. It's causing too many calculations. CPU can't handle it. A washing machine? That's what's causing the entire game to break down? That's video games, boy. Take a deep breath and take care of it. Best be quick. That's video games. Fix the washing machine. Ends the encounter. Well, it says fix bug, so. Oh, steal 5 of each symbol from your opponent? That rules. I just need to start matching. It says Mesh Collider Meteor, but I thought for a second it said Matt Calder Meteor. It's just me diving from space, doing a big elbow drop. This is why Matt wanted to play the game. Yeah, because I'm like, everybody see the reference? It's me. That would be pretty pathetic. Not me being in the game, but me not talking about it until we got to a point and then like waiting for someone to notice. Like, does anybody look familiar? Does anybody notice anybody? You know what I mean? Does anybody recognize any NPCs here? Instead of just being like, holy fuck, I'm in this game, everybody. Trying to smile, but you're clearly, you're right, like. I keep like looking where they are, but like, oh, I wonder. I wonder if there's any NPCs around who could help us. Maybe there's a side quest. Maybe there's a side quest. That'd be so goofy. It's Mark Calder behavior. God, if I was in a video game, I would tell everyone. Y'all would hear about it immediately. Hell yeah. I still need more nuts. Do you now? My mind is. Fix it. Almost home, can't wait. I'm so hungry. Ugh, I hated days like that. I hated days like that where you're working and you're like, I just want to go home because I'm just hungry. You feel the game transform around you, pulling you into the final cutscene. The mansion explodes, sending shrapnel and vaporized dinosaur parts flying. Thanks to your intervention, the Dockwright tragedy has been successfully averted. JJ and Hunkin limp away from the wreckage, both of their futures uncertain. JJ intends to create as vague a report as he can, put the past behind him. Hunkin, on the other hand. Hunkin has a strange feeling that the past... Yeah, game's canceled. This cutscene's never getting finished. Chapter... Oh. Hunkin is speaking, but the words seem to slide past you, shaking and wavering as they wind past your ears and around your brain. Cancellation? What does that mean? The game can't be canceled. You're still in it. This doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense. And now Hunkin is snapping his fingers in front of your face repeatedly. And now you have a hungry cannibal loose in the world. Right, JJ? Yeah. Yes. You weren't listening. I was. It wasn't a question. The bug seems to be fixed. I can safely make drinks now, so our arrangement is complete. Right? But the game, it's not coming out. I'm not seeing the problem here. If the game got canceled and we just fixed it, we can release it ourselves. This can't be the end. Listen, if Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3 comes out, you and your Legion of Clones are gonna tear my Legion of Clones limb from limb across millions of copies sold. I don't mind this not happening. I'm gonna find a way to release this game. You with me? I'm with this flamed orange peel and its freshly expressed oils. Come on. Even if I wanted to help, there's no way to access the outside world. We need to open a network port, and the only one who can do that is the wizard. The wizard? Magic exists in this game? Sure. Too bad it's impossible to reach him. When developers cut something or wanted to ditch a system from the previous project, they'd flag it as depreciated. Anything depreciated gets moved to a special folder and sealed off from the rest of the game, including the wizard. Can you send me to the depreciated files? Let's see. Hunkin retrieves his manual of debug functions from under the bar. Cracks it open to a random page, skims its content, and then slams the book shut in your face. Nope. Sorry, can't be done. You didn't even try. JJ, I'm doing you a favor. Trust me, the sooner you give up this pipe dream, the happier we'll both be. Hunkin returns the manual to its shelf, turns his back to you, and picks up his instruments. With no further direction, you let your eyes wander around the bar. A wooden door you never noticed before now grabs your attention. It looks perfectly ordinary, except for the symbol of an eye etched into its frame. Too bad he's put his back to you right after giving you a minigun. Entranced, you approach the door and run your fingers over its etching. A muffled voice can be heard from the other side. You can't make out the words, but the intent is clear. You need a password. Hunkin, meanwhile, continues to tend bar, his manual of debug functions tucked safely under the counter. This game is perfect for immersion seekers. It completely breaks it early on and slowly builds it back up. Take the manual, obviously. Saddle up to the bar and drum your fingers on the polished countertop. So our arrangement is complete? You're just done talking to me? I believe that was clear. Hunkin continues to focus on something in the opposite direction as he speaks. Seizing the opportunity, you lunge across the bar and reach for the mysterious tome. Hey, stop that! Grand Theft Manual. Grand Theft Manual.
Give me a hell yeah! What?
Listen, everyone loves a good pun. Hell yeah, destroy 20 random symbols. Sick. Oh, he doesn't have to match books. Oh, prevents me from using actions for a turn. Hell yeah. Grand Theft Manual complete. You wrench the manual from Hunkin's grasp and dive under a table, frantically leafing through the pages. Hunkin grabs you by the ankles and pulls. Give me that book, lad, before you do something you regret. I have to release our game! You don't understand, it's too dangerous. There, depreciated a file. You tear the page from the manual just as Hunkin successfully yanks you out from under the table. I've eaten everything else. Feral. Acting on instinct, you wad the page into a ball, stuff it into your mouth, and swallow. At first, nothing happens. You and Hunkin stare at each other in disbelieving silence. Then your spine starts to tingle. Whoa. A moment later, the world goes dark. Shove the page in your mouth just like a cannibal. You're staring at a strange black crisscrossing pattern. Thick black line runs directly down the center, dividing your vision. You refocus your eyes. You're standing in front of a grate. No. Doors? I'm in an elevator. Blue light streams through holes in the grated entryway, filling the elevator with a gentle and eerie light. It softly illuminates the dull sheen of the surrounding walls. The rest of the mansion is nowhere to be seen. What's even out here? You're gonna meet Igor. Hi, I've missed a bunch. Ignore the repeat joke. I had to say. The elevator lurches. A display above the door shows different floors with an arrow pointing to the one you're currently on. Based on the image of the duck it's pointing to, you realize you're far from any traditional mapping scheme. This floor and the elevator are broken. Without warning, the elevator plummets. Your organs surge towards your throat as you wedge yourself into a corner and brace for impact. Ow. I'm back at the bar? The vein in Hunkin's forehead would burst if his teeth were clenched any harder. You imbecile! What did you think would happen? This bar teleports wherever you go. Now, thanks to your complete lack of foresight, I'm trapped down here with you. I hope you're happy. Actually, yeah, I am. I'm all happy. Nice to see a friendly face, right? Just take what you need and get out. Yeah. Let's go. Take what you need and get out, grabs every single upgrades and steals it. You return to the elevator. The panel next to the door sparks violently. Each button seems to lead to a piece of cut content. Press the open button. You press your forefinger to the button. The grated door shutters open in compliance. Easy. You exit the hallway to emerge in the center of a hallway mansion. You realize the elevator's disappeared behind you. The hall splits in 3 directions. Go to the library. Tables and chairs are scattered across the room with assorted additional reading nooks inviting you to grab a book and get lost in it. This is the kind of library a rich person has, full of books they unfailingly love to talk about but have largely never read. Not just rich people. Shut up. Behind a nearby bookshelf, you begin to hear uneven, halting footsteps. Bumbling and scraping, a strange match oozes into view. What the? Part of its body are unusual bent and flattened, as if its skeleton were wearing the wrong muscles. Are you here to kill me? I don't think so. Aw, that's a shame. I'm so messed up, man. Probably couldn't find my hitboxes if you tried. How long have you been like this, if you don't mind me asking? As long as I can remember. But I'm used to it by now. I stay moving, my walk cycle hurts the least. It's the loneliness that's hard to bear. No one wants to be seen with a freak. Even in the depreciated files. I'm sorry, I'm probably talking too much. You mind finding a gun and trying to shoot me? For what it's worth, you don't seem like a freak to me. Please don't patronize me, I know what I am. No, I mean it, we're 2 people having a normal conversation. You didn't jump out, try to kill me, which is more than I can say for most folks I've met here. Seriously, seem like a great guy. I'm sorry you're in such a rough situation. I don't know what to say. No one's ever been this nice to me before. You don't need to say anything. I have to keep looking for the wizard, but hopefully I'll see you around. Wait. Awful takes a deep breath. With a pained grunt, he extends one of his limbs towards a nearby bookshelf. Manages to grab what he was looking for and drops it to the floor. With another breath, he flails again, knocking the object in your direction. I can't help you very much, but maybe this will be of some use to you. Thank you. Sincerely. No, thank you for seeing me. Trade progressed. Emotional intelligence, hey! Here's hoping we can talk again sometime. Awful lumbles back through the bookshelves, continue his endless shuffle, but feeling more human than he has in a long time. Oh, that's nice. What did he give me? Harvest a 3x3. Oh. Nah, I'm good. That was nice of him, but I'm cool. Now, was that what I needed to progress the hang on. Was that what I needed for this? Oh, anatomically correct is what it is. Okay. We can just start over. Okay. I mean, let's press the wizard button and see what happens. You press the wizard button, the door remains motionless, indifferent to your request. This may require more than a button press or two. Try the emergency call button. Pressing the emergency call button triggers a low, crunchy beep that stops as you pull your fingers away. What? Who's there? It's JJ Hunkin? It's JJ Hunkin, sir. It's Engineer Hunkin to you, my boy. I'd be mistaken for that blithering dulard complaining about his liquid shaders. Right. How do I get deeper into the depreciated files? I'm looking for the wizard. Wizard, eh? That's a tough one. I've been fixing bugs trying to get myself out of these damn files, but for every bug I fix, 2 new ones pop up. If I had another engineer to help me, or could help find something to force a reboot, we can get this old thing up and going in a jiff. Till then, I think we're hosed, my boy. What would help force a reboot? Finding something so depreciated it crashes the game. We're running on an old soak test machine, meaning it'll run as long as possible to find bugs. When the game crashes, it restarts and cleans up garbage from memory. It might just be what we need. How'd you get down here? Well, I met a really nice fella, we hit it off something fierce, and we bought a house down here. Who knows, if we could find a house sitter, we could take a vacation to the work in progress music folder in the summer. Depreciated files, JJ, use your brain. I mean, that's fair. Take this, lad, you might find it useful. All right. Destroys all red symbols. Let's go to the kitchen. Kitchen appears to be fully, eternally stocked. Pots and pans hang around the room, reflecting your face from a variety of angles. Stepping forward, large bright letters appear in front of you. Horde mode? Sinister hissing behind you catches your attention. You whip around and find a dinosaur with flowing blonde hair, crouched down, poised to strike. Ah! Shh. Quiet. A horde of vegetables fled into the room, chlorophyll dripping from their gnashing teeth. I just want to know what's going on. You'll learn soon enough. Stick with me, newbie. Oh. Who is she? Matt, romance that dinosaur. Brian, I know you haven't been here for a lot of it, but maybe. Maybe. If you can't beat him off. I don't think that's how it goes. Who are you? What are those things? I'm Fangs, and these are vegetables. Why are vegetables attacking us? Because Domino Killerface's genetic experiments extended beyond dinosaurs into the food they ate. Aren't some dinosaurs carnivores? One of the publishing executives felt that walking steaks were too distasteful. Now watch out! I agree with that. Oh, garlic. Oh my gosh, B-Stars, that show was wild. Oh my god, B-Stars, As a furry, of course I watched that show. Of course you did. You mentioned Domino Killfather is in Killfather Island? Are we in Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 2? Is this the Lazoria Prehistoria incident? Sort of. When the developers started building the sequel you're presumably from, they built on the technology of the original games. You can watch a K-drama, you can watch B-Stars. Horde mode was a very early prototype and didn't get very far, so it never got its own art. Then where's Jack Breyer? Dead and gone. He never even made it into Horde mode. The developers really wanted the sequel to be a clean break, so his original files are all gone. Brutal. Oh my god. Wear a shirt that says I'm not a gorilla, but I can beat off 100 men. I mean, but I saw it. Sadly. Prove it! Mr. Beast thumbnail. If they can beat off 100 men, they get to keep it. God, I hope that's the last of them. It's not, but the next wave is a boss, so we'll be able to exit the run soon. Use the shop to restock while you can. Don't you mean restock? No. I can buy a lot of items. This kind of owns. I used to run with Jack Breyer. Realization hit you like a truck. You're the sexy dinosaur companion. Damn it, JJ, you said the inside word. You said the inside words on the outside. Fang gives you a confused look. No, I mean, well, not, I don't mean to say you're not attractive. I hate to break it to your little kitchen date, but I really have to kill you. Oh, thank God. Wait, who are you? I'm Domino Killfather. Ruler of this island and all I survey. Is there a reason you're made of broccoli? The experiments. Right. I love this game. This game is very much in the vein of Kojima's Subtext is for Cowards, where it's just like, why are you broccoli? The weird experiment. Right, that makes sense. Yeah, that would do it. Broccoli experiment. He was doing a bunch of weird DNA experiments. Hey, where'd my ability to do 6 damage and not lose a turn go? Listen, I didn't eat those clones for the fun of it. I wonder if that's how we get the awakened thing. I wonder. Okay, we have to explore that path. We have to explore that dialogue option. I just realized where my headache is coming from. It's this game's music. Gotta go have a nice stream. Kira, have a great rest of your day. I'm sorry it's giving you a headache. I would love it if Twitch had separate audio sliders. I don't know how you would do that, but I would love that. Blam. You're breathing heavily. A blinking set of rectangles floats in front of you. One says continue, the other says save and quit. I mean, we pick save and quit because that's the more interesting one. You mercilessly smash your fist into the save and quit button. The door of the vegetable spilled from slammed shut, leaving quiet in your wake. Not bad, person with a name. Oh gosh, my bad. I'm JJ. Right. Good working with you, JJ. You sliced a good carrot. Thanks, that was surprisingly fun. It's nice knowing someone had my back for once. We make a pretty good team. I guess we do. Do you wanna come with me, maybe? I'd love the backup. I don't think that's for me. Even I could survive out this room. I have bad luck with partners in the ATS. Really? Oh. You didn't survive Killfather Island either. But people never talk about it. Yeah. I'm so sorry. It's fine. It's how these games go sometimes. I'm sorry the game wasn't designed to have us work together, you know? Yeah. Fang looks in the middle distance and snaps back to the present, focusing their eyes on you with a wink. I did have fun, though. Me too. I'll, see you around, Fangs. Here's hoping. You open the door that leads back to the elevator, begins to close behind you. Stay sexy, JJ. Your face turns red as the elevator door thunks shut. A deep red. Oh! Make a confusing self-discovery. Okay. So now... Okay. Ah. Where? Okay, there was one here. Yeah. Beside it hangs a pinup poster of a dinosaur, muscles glistening, eyes highlighted by a mischievous shine. Awakened. Approach the poster. You approach the poster just to get a closer look. for science. It's your job as an investigator, right? Stretching your hand towards the poster, you find it fluttering from the wall at your merest touch, revealing a passage in the wall beyond. You squeeze yourself into the gap, cursing your bulging deltoids. On the other side, a familiar door awaits. Oh. You gotta be awakened to your horny dino beliefs before you stare at the horny dino poster. Loot vents, a place for hidden bits and bobs. Let's go. You find a complex series of air ducts, crosswinds tickling your face from multiple directions. The mansion's ventilation system is now fully accessible to you and appears to be filled with treasure? Trinkets in every shape and size, from rusted spoons to miniature statues of Jack Breyer, fill the ducts, with no apparent utility other than simply existing. This must have been where the developers stored the collectibles they planned to put in the game. Paths stretch in every direction, each appearing just as cluttered as the last. I'm just gonna explore and then we can loot back and do keen eyes. One of these is called Bird Expert. That's very funny. The network sprawls in all directions. You roam for several minutes before finding an interesting intersection. The duct to your right is filled with feathers. At the end of the duct to your left, a light glitters. This game's weird, dog. Follow the glittering light. Brian, this game's weird and I love it. Surrounded by baubles, something catches your eye of being of genuine value. A glittering light in the distance. Following the duct, you enter a chamber filled with gems. Unfortunately, every jewel appears to be welded to its environment, totally unable to be moved. Damn, can't even try selling these to Hunkin. Suddenly, a pile of diamonds appears over a table in the center of the room. It hovers for a brief moment before clattering down in a shower of refracted color. Eyes off, boy. That's mine. Oh, I'm sorry, these are your diamonds? Not yet, nerd. They'll be mine once I take them. Dismissing your presence with a simple flick of his eyes, Burglar Hunkin wiggles his backside and, winding up, begins an exaggerated slink towards the table of diamonds. Wait, stop. You just admitted to being a thief. Call me a burglar. It implies more violence. I'm a special agent. I'm pretty sure I need to stop you or arrest you. I gotta do something is the point. For what agency, genius? For the confused, sad look on your face, I'm assuming you know this is all a video game now. How are you enforcing the law when the government doesn't even exist, bud? Like, focus on the dinosaurs? I mean, hey, listen, I just don't think you should do this. Negotiator, ooh. That's the most toothless candy-ass lecture I've ever heard in my entire life, and I'm pretty sure I'm immortal. You don't have to be mean about it. Listen, you can use your cop logic all day. I'm gonna take these diamonds fully hoping they belong to someone, wait for them to respawn and do it again because it makes me feel alive. You can leave me in peace, or I can hit you with a cattle prod until you taste your own code. Up to you. Oh, eat a diamond. Feral. Yeah, that's a feral response, absolutely. You snatch a diamond off the table before Burglar Hunkin can steal it and swallow it whole. Mass Effect is on sale on Steam. Eating a diamond. Once again, the cannibal in you thrives. Hang on. Helix, can you play the Legendary Edition, you think? I'm not actually sure. I don't think the I mean, I guess they remastered it, right? Yeah, gameplay enhancements. I need to double check the specs. Yeah, double check that. I dare you to try that again. You swallow another diamond. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny that it does. Son of a bitch. Stop the heist by any means necessary. Eat diamonds increases progress. That's so funny. I love that I have access to civil asset forfeiture for this, because it's very funny. Did you see my DM about the Destiny book? I did. Yes, I showed it to Aaron when we were out. I forgot to respond. I'm sorry. What? They're mine. How dare you? No worries. No, I really appreciate it though. It's really nice of you. For trying to stop a crook. Yeah, I'll take that. So, stop doing that. I got offered to do an 8-hour job for $400, but it's an hour and a half away. Question is, do I do it? My liability insurance won't cover it, so I need to go without or buy a personal one. I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, unrelated, Helix. Let me know. Let me know if you could play the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect or not. Hope you enjoyed those diamonds as much going out as you clearly enjoyed them going in. I don't think I can make them come back out if I wanted to do that. Giant diamond. Burglar Hunkin kicks the table. I know! Sunken climbs into the ductwork with a scowl of disapproval. You claim the mutagen and items explicitly left behind from your culinary rampage. You can only hope your digital stomach doesn't cause you to regret the actions you took on the behalf of law and order. Okay, what does this do? Doubles damage and disables item use for 1 turn. I need to get a large slot. This is... Looked up the cost of liability insurance for my profession. It's $939 a year, which is a ton of money, so I would need to do more personal jobs to make up for it. Yeah. Oh, and I can just buy... That's fun. Okay, now we're gonna go back through the vents. And search for valuables. I can't pay for it in shorter term, so I'd have to pay that much. Against the trove, you spot a recording device with an unnatural shimmer. Small red light blinks next to its speaker. Press the play button here, 2 tinny voices emerge. Recording enthusiast. Sure you got this. You've got this manger place, menagerie. Jesus is there. He is not. The password is pseudo, but it's a secret. You're more observant than you let on. I always know you're looking for special things to put in the inside of the manger thing. Things, entities, anything unique. Right. It seems like you got everything worked out. What do you need me for? Didn't you know you're the only hunkin in this game that never gets sober? The only hunkin who cannot physically take the drink out of his hand? Nope. Do now, though. Of course. I'd like to give you a drink, hunkin. Wouldn't you like a drink? With a screech, the recording abruptly cuts off. That voice sounded like an angry forest was breathing in my ear. Seems bad. Sounds like a no unless you've got it in savings. You're confident you can get it back and more. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Helix. I agree with Helix. Pseudo, really a programming joke? Yeah, of course it's a programming joke. Okay. This one? The crook tried to hit you with a cattle prod so hard you see your code. Yeah, there's been a couple there's been a lot of 90 minutes each way. Ugh. Yeah. In the snow? Okay, it's not this one. Okay, hang on. What? Crash the game. Crash the game. Well, hey, look, it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. Well, not the way I would want to end it, but it's how it goes sometimes. It's how it goes sometimes. You know? Yeah, it feels silly to it feels silly to be like, oh, you know what I should do is like boot it back up and try to do a thing. It's like, it's 1 o'clock. You know, it's 1 o'clock. We will definitely play more of this. We will definitely play more of this. On Wednesday. We might do some demos. But yeah, we're still gonna be checking out Ludonaricon stuff this week. Whether that's demos, whether that's more Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3. Because this game has been great. But we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow will be co-working. Tomorrow will be co-working. Because it's nice. It helps me deal with my big backlog. It helps me feel less stressed about all of those recordings. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna work through the recordings and all that. So tomorrow will be a co-working day. Tomorrow will be a co-working day. So yeah. No, snooze the ad. I literally just told you to snooze the ad. Don't tell me again 2 seconds later about the ad. Actually be doing homework alongside you instead of shiny hunting. Good. Co-working. We're gonna go over to Fawn. I'm gonna send y'all over to Fawn. Fawn is playing Blueprints. So if you don't want spoilers for Blueprints, you hang it out a little bit, chat at the beginning, but then do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Do what you gotta do. But I know people will have a fun time over with Fawn. So I'll send y'all over there. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Take care of yourself. I love and appreciate you. Thank you again, Helix, for the 4-year resub. That's incredible. I feel like I gotta call that out specifically. So thank you. Appreciate that very much, friend. I'm gonna finish working on this podcast and I think work on some Pokemon game. So I'll see everybody tomorrow for co-working, for editing and all that. Yeah, have a good one.